name is Diana Heiss, and I am a full professor of photography and filmmaking at the Kansas City Art Institute. So the curriculum works by first having students come in as sophomores after their foundation year, and students move through 3 semesters that we frame as camera arts in order to then be prepared to move into more individualized work. So this includes making sure that there's skill development in terms of digital and analog processes. So we do teach 16 millimeter on the film side, and we're teaching in the darkroom for the photography side. I always see it as that students are going to come in with this idea of the kind of work that we want to make, but it's also important for them to have a sense of expansion and experimentation while they're here so that they can see all the possibilities that can happen with these media. In that, they're learning how to move through making a work that is based just on their own personal vision instead of prompts and assignments. They are guiding that process.
My name is Hyun Choi, and I'm an assistant professor here in the photography and filmmaking department. This semester, I'm teaching the sophomore major studio, and also I teach electives that are centering around history of film. Here in the photography and filmmaking department, new incoming sophomores will be exposed to the basics of analog filmmaking. And students will be working on projects on 16 millimeter analog film, and we do have the 2 Bolex cameras here in the department. And while students learn how to use those cameras, they also learn the historical importance and significance of these apparatus, and they get to think about how they can use those techniques in their own practice. That is a very unique curriculum that we have here.
I'm Tom Lewis. I'm an associate professor in the photography and filmmaking department. The photo department has a fairly long history of supporting a number of sort of peripheral methods of applying lens-based media. While we do have a fully versed technical approach to both traditional and digital practices, we are most specifically invested in ideas, concepts, and fine art practices. We encourage students to pursue the expansion of what lens-based media might be.
I'm Dwight Frizzell. I'm a head of the Sound Minor program. When you're working with photography or working with film, there's that super dynamic relationship where sound is taking, basically, it's a 2D image, this flat thing on a screen. Sound is never flat. We live in this soup of sound. It's behind us and around us and in front of us. So sound is kind of never alone in its combination with what we see and what we feel. In art making, sound is going to be there, combining with your work. So when you start adding sound elements to the screen, spatially what happens, it just opens up. All of a sudden, it's starting to work more forcefully.
So our students have access to a variety of facilities. So first of all, they have their own studio spaces. So they have an area in the department where they can come and work inside and outside of class that's under their control. Then outside of that, we have shared spaces. So part of that is the large scale printers. We have printers up to 44 inches wide that allow them to make large-scale photographic flat works. We also have an analog darkroom that has all of the gear and necessities to print up to 4x5. We support both silver processes and alternative processes like cyanotype. We also have a fully equipped sound area. So the sound minor of the institution is also housed in our facility. So there's a lot of interaction and collaboration there. So that has a recording booth, a full board, and all the things that one would need to be able to record sound well. We also have editing suites and areas for our filmmakers to be able to work on post-production so that they have an area to be able to finish their film and hear the sound in relationship to picture. In addition to that, we also have our capture studio for both photography and filmmaking. So it has a green screen area and soft boxes and seamless and all the things for a photographic studio. We also have a gallery space in the department, which has been essential for people to see their work finalized, and also a documentation area to be able to make high quality documentation of both installation and flat work to be able to then apply for shows and have other professional engagements.
My name is Eden Demery. I am a senior in filmmaking. Something I like about the department as a whole is you can really do just about anything you want to do. We want to film just about anything and everything, like even things you can't even see. We want to get that on tape. And so if you go to any faculty member, even fellow students, we are eager to help and figure out how to make that happen.
I am Yash Pratap Singh. I'm a senior in filmmaking. In my experience of being in this department, there's been a deconstruction and reconstruction of image making. And I, as a student, have felt very understood by my faculty and my cohort here, and I've been pushed both conceptually and technically in the kind of artist I should be.
My name's Sydney Kirkendorf, and I'm a senior in film. And my favorite part of being in this department is the outside connections I've been able to make. I've been able to do outside PA work and internships and build on my professional portfolio. And I am really grateful for all the opportunities that I've been given, either recommended from fellow classmates or faculty.
My name is Gage Macias. I am a senior in photo. I found my favorite part to be the sense of community we have built and curated here in our little department. I find myself experimenting with film, and when I don't know something film related, I'm able to go to my classmates and ask. And the same thing for them, if they have questions about film photography, they're able to come and ask me questions. And it's just a good exchange of techniques and ideas.
The goal is that they have all the things that they need to be able to manifest their work once they are leaving the institution. As faculty, we're very devoted to ensuring that each student understands their idea of success so that they know how they want to engage professionally in the world. We're really talking through all of those individual questions of how they want their work to enact outside the institution so that they are able to launch themselves once they graduate, instead of thinking that that happens magically on their own once they're out in the world.